Hello, hello, welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to be making something that is very delicious and is known by many names. I've heard it called a puff pancake, a Dutch baby, a German pancake, and then another type of pancake that escapes me that I think is more in line with the region that this actually hails from, because as far as I can tell, it is neither Dutch nor German. But it's delicious. We lovingly call them puff babies around our house. And the really lovely thing about this is not only can you use up a lot of farm fresh eggs, we use 6 eggs in this one recipe. You can also kind of customize it to whatever flavor you're looking for. If you've got fruit you need to use up, if you want to kind of play around and make it a little more simple, if you want to make it more sweeter, there's all kinds of things that you can do. Today we're going to be doing a spiced version where we use, I think, pumpkin spice and cinnamon. It's really good, but you could easily leave those out and have it be a plain vanilla, and that is really good. And you can kind of put lemon on top after it's done, and that makes it really, really good. For the spiced version, all I did was I drizzled a little honey for looks, but it's really delicious without it. My kids like this and many versions, but frequently our requested breakfast is puff babies. So before we do anything else, we're going to take our cast iron pan, put 2 tablespoons of butter, and put that in an oven that we're going to start preheating to 425. And we're going to let that just heat up with the oven. Then we're going to, in a bowl, mix our 6 eggs with a 1/2 cup of sugar. Now this can easily be reduced down. If I'm going to be doing fresh fruit with this, or if I'm going to have a really heavy syrup, I definitely will cut that down to a 1/4 cup of sugar. If you are someone who doesn't like things super sweet, you could even reduce that further. That's going to be kind of to your preference. To the eggs and sugar, we're also going to be adding vanilla and spices. I added just like some autumnal spices this time to make it feel really cozy and delicious. And then you can mix that together and then add in 1 cup of flour. I do this in this order because I find if I add the milk last, it helps keep things really smooth and gets rid of those lumps. So you're going to really whisk that until all those lumps are gone, and then you're going to add 1 cup of milk. That milk should definitely be cold. If your eggs are not cold, the milk will be enough to be cold, because what we're going to do then is once that butter is melted, we're going to pull that hot pan out of the oven, and we're going to add our cold batter to the pan. Now there's something that happens immediately with the hot pan and the cold batter that makes it really start to puff up immediately, and that is what we're going for. So then we're going to put that pan into the oven and bake that at 425 for about 20 minutes. That's it. Some modifications that I've made in the past. I've tossed in some spiced pears while the butter is heating up. Some other times I have added blueberries or strawberries or mixed berries on top, spiced apples, and I've done the spiced apples both on the bottom and on top, whichever your preference. And once I made a really delicious, I threw in some chocolate chips and some marshmallows on top, baked it, and it was really delicious. It was almost like a s'more. I've left just vanilla, no spices, and then when you pull that out of the oven and you serve it, squeeze some lemon juice on top. Sounds strange, but it's really delicious. You could sprinkle powdered sugar on top. There's 1,001 ways to customize your puff baby, your German pancake, or puff pancake, whatever you want to call it. There are as many flavors as there are names. So this is a super simple recipe. It's very, very popular at our house, and it is a great way to use up some of those eggs. Easily go through one of these and some eggs, or make 2 of them when my husband is home for breakfast, and they will both be gone. So it's a good way to use up those eggs. It's sweet and yummy, but it has some protein to it with the eggs and the milk. So it's a nice breakfast that we go to very often. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen. Please check out last week's video where you can follow me in kind of a cozy homemaking day in the life where I actually make this very puff baby. So otherwise, feel free to check out this playlist of other recipes that we have made so far in the kitchen. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing